Last time. End of side quests. Today, Green Hill Zone.
Which is a thing.
Green Hill Zone Act 1.
Yeah, so, Newbie, why don't you refresh us? Why are we here? Or going there?
There's that good VSync problem happening on the bottom of the screen.
That's why we're going?
No, Green Hill is fallen. Green Hill
We're
is
here to
fallen.
do an extraction.
We are extracting the mayor of Green Hill, or the acting mayor of Green Hill, not the actual mayor. Fuck
Teresa
that.
Wiseman. Close.
To hell with the actual mayor.
The actual mayor is infirm.
Extremely possibly.
And, what were the names of our people again?
Ah, yes. Our main character,
I really hope it.
Rigatoni, and his sister, Linguina.
Mm-hmm.
But, who's their bodyguard?
Can't remember how to pronounce it.
Rock the Third.
Yeah, I think it's just Ryan. Just go with Reinbach the Third. It's close enough.
I feel like there's an armor shop somewhere in here that I want to hit up.
There is a blacksmith shop in here, which at some point while you are here becomes very useful because that's one of the few places you can actually level up your gear for a while.
Especially since you can't come back here for a bit, if I'm remembering correctly.
But I think it's only during a certain time that you're here. It might not be right now, but go check. I could be super wrong.
She's here.
Blacksmith?
No.
Oh.
Can't remember if you're forced to use Nina or not. So,
I just like to imagine this soldier rolling his eyes at her because he knows he's not allowed to actually kill civilians.
If only, man. If only.
A theory that this is one of the guys under one of the sane Highland commanders.
Those are few and far between.
The be a dick option continues to be top tier.
trying to see how fast I
come
can cycle
on.
through those.
Be nice.
Guys, we are undercover.
Nanami is all for the Big Damn Heroes plan. Excuse me, Linguina.
There we go.
Nanami thinks she's in a different kind of anime. Also, in
Good.
this situation, I'm siding with the soldier.
Good.
Yep. Right, my hitman here, who's also my brother, will beat you up.
Honestly, I think Nanami's got this one. But Palika probably has this one.
Yeah, the guy looks at him and realizes, wait a minute.
You know what?
Wait a minute.
Probably not worth drawing on this guy.
So it's worth noting that Suikoden 2, unlike 1, actually has a fair number of characters that you recruit that you can't use in battle. Unlike 1 where like fucking everyone could be brought
No,
into battle.
there's a bunch of people that you can't use in 1.
It's like 90 out of the 180, 108 that you can use in battle in the first one. It's
Fair.
a ridiculous number.
Yeah, this one, it's not nearly as high.
Yeah, you recruit people for battle or for other thing. Nina is a battle person.
Yeah, there's no problem with that. What do you think she studies?
Books.
You're not wrong.
I know. Oh my god, Grandpa. Grandpa's entire line is I'm old. Okay. First things first. Over here on the right is the blacksmith town. Nope, this is the dormitory.
Some tour guide you are.
Maximilian's old, that's why he was battle only. Also, this guy, I bet you. Damn.
I like to think he was training people in his non.
In his non-battle duties. Is Maximilian playable in this one? I don't know. Is he even in here?
It's an excellent question.
Ah, okay, here we go. Not only do these indicate the classrooms, really to what they are, I believe also. Nope. I think like somebody in here will appraise stuff.
Did you bring your
Yes.
appraisables?
No, I have no appraisables. I just want to show that off. Yeah, you can walk in here and it's like there is some. These are also the shops.
Right.
Yep, here we go. There's a rune master trainee who will also sell you runes.
Some of those runes, if I remember right, are decent.
A draining rune. Attack all enemies. Damage 1/2.
So the pixie rune is pretty much the mage long-range attack rune.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure the kite rune is usable by like 3 characters total.
2 of which are in my party.
Yep. I think the kite rune is mostly usable by long-range types.
Well, it says shuriken, so
Yeah,
I
any
imagine there
long-range
is
type who uses daggers is probably what it is.
not
Or-
just
and-
ninjas.
Or in Gabo's terms, a slingshot.
Ah,
I think
hello.
it's Gabocho we brought.
What?
Oh yeah, the friendship rune.
Oh, hey, I know her.
Oh hi, it's you.
Why is she here?
Spreading
Oh,
her knowledge.
It's a living.
Yeah, she got hired.
I guess. So, for those who did not play in Suikoden 1, Jean was the member of one of our 108. She was pretty cool.
Here in the interim.
Yeah, she's been, wandering around. A lot of people from the various Suikoden games move around a lot.
It's true. There's like Jean is one of 2 characters that's in all 5, specifically because 4 takes place like 100 years before any of the rest of them.
And we don't know
But-
why, and we're not going to speculate on it.
Green
There's,
also progressively gets less and less clothing in each game.
Yeah, well,
Which is a thing, and yeah.
I mean, even in her like Suikoden 1 character art, she's not wearing like a huge amount.
It's just more of a running gag after a while. Actually, they do, specifically point it out in 5, and it is really funny.
Yeah, specifically because the character who points it out is
Now,
Adorable.
yeah, but it's really funny to hear her say that
now,
crap.
okay, hold up. Is this a mistranslation, or is bas relief actually a thing? Bas spelled with only 1 S.
I will look up the definition for you.
Or is that supposed to be brass?
It's a kind of embossing or imprinting.
Okay.
It might be the thing where stuff is cut away around the shape so that you get...
I think it actually is spelled bas relief like that,
Yeah,
too.
it's spelled BAS
Okay.
dash. It's a type of relief sculpture that has less depth to the faces and figures than they actually have as measured to scale.
Yeah, then again, my knowledge of reliefs is minimal.
Second thought was correct. So
It is
a
correct.
bas
Okay,
relief
cool.
is where you cut away the stone or wood around the shape of the thing you want to sculpt, so that you start with a flat surface and you end up with a sculpture that's raised from it.
I'm looking for goodies.
I don't think there's too many. Yeah, as mentioned in the chat, people in the 3 usually wear clothing that people would wear on a day-to-day basis, what with, sensibility.
The duck.
There are some characters that aren't perfect, but whatever.
And then there's Lily, whose outfit is absolutely amazing. And
I-
who makes essentially a cameo appearance in this game.
I believe that Lily wears that on a day-to-day basis.
I actually think Lily might be my favorite character in 3, and there are a lot of really good characters in 3.
3 is real good.
All right,
3
now
also has
I
a
think
very
I
unusual
actually-
like,
Yep,
plot
there we go.
structure.
I was actually looking for the story trigger too. I remember Amelia. I'd forgotten about Amelia until I saw that portrait, and it's like, oh right, Amelia.
Heyo. I remember, does
Looks
she make a
familiar?
comeback later? Yeah, she looks really familiar.
I think it's just because you talked to her a bunch during this segment.
Also, that you say you were delayed by the war thing is probably a misattributed
Yeah, extremely.
dialogue box. Like, it feels like they swapped Flick and Amelia's dialogue boxes there.
Line.
I feel like that wasn't even, like, a writing error so much as it was a coding error, because there's a line in Suikoden 1 that gets lost completely because they miscoded the end of dialogue box trigger. Let's hit up.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-da-bum.
Stars Destiny. Ooh. Aha.
I mean, Suikoden 1 has a lot of errors.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. There's no way getting around it. Suikoden 1 has a lot of errors in both like typos and such, and also in things like just in general that they're figuring out how these things work out.
What's
It's a
an
work in
RPG?
progress.
We don't know. We've never made one before, says Konami.
They tried. And
Is that even true?
Suikoden was Konami's first RPG.
Let's see here.
At least, like, that they went whole hog on.
Of Nina, who's very out of place considering the heavily influenced clothing a lot of people around these parts wear. I mean, admittedly, that's more in Highland than it is in Joustin, but
I think the temperature in this area is a little bit better, so she's
Yeah.
fine.
Wait, I seriously taught that person twice and didn't actually read it.
She's just saying you need to go talk to the person you already talked to.
Oh, okay.
But I think you're supposed to go follow the person you talked to.
Oh, I thought they were like, go to bed.
No, she was giving you she said, I'm going to give you a tour of the place.
I'm super did not pay attention to half that dialogue box.
Great!
I mean, like, I paid attention to most of it. I saw the jokes.
yeah, Suikoden is weird in that the nadir of the series is not the last game of the series. 5 was actually quite good. It's just that 4 was real bad.
4 was rotten, and 5 had some major technical issues.
Well, to
load
be
times
fair-
and so on?
The loading times in 5 are abysmal.
Yeah, the loading times in 5 almost killed the game. 3 also had some pretty bad loading times, but it's not as bad as 5. 4, 90% of the problems with 4 could have been solved without the ocean.
5's, like, when I say the loading time for 5 is bad, battles take about 5 seconds to load into.
Yeah, and that's bad.
That's weird, because I finished that game, and I don't remember that, but it was a long
If
time.
you watch, and again, this isn't really the thing to go off of, but, like, if you watch the X-Play review of that game, they make it very apparent that the loading times were a problem.
Right.
Lord Shin? What?
It is super apparent that this kid is Ronnie Bell's daughter.
Is he?
Shin? Not Shin.
Looking at the picture of the character referred to in 3 on Suikosource.
Oh, okay.
That was confusing, I realize.
Yep, it's okay. You might have to show a picture.
Yeah, I'm pulling up the picture now.
Man, remember when I brought Ronnie Bell to the final fight and she destroyed it?
Wait, what? Seriously?
Ronnie Bell's a super good character.
She really is.
See, this game's Ulan.
Well, in the
Game's
original
Ulan,
game,
excuse me?
she has access to a really powerful rune.
Filler as Hauser. But,
Oh boy, we'll be fine students now that we've seen that secret guy that we weren't supposed to see.
he's just the headmaster's bodyguard. And by headmaster, I mean acting mayor.
Nothing to see here.
Yep. I would like if they attempted to reboot this series like Yoko Taro style via or not Yoko Taro, whoever the Shenmue guy is via Kickstarter, I would pitch in.
I don't think that's ever going to happen, unfortunately.
In fairness, we never thought Yoko Taro was going to make another Nier game, and that happened.
And then they blew it out of the water.
I mean, as it turns out, he's pretty good at storytelling, so once you put platinum behind making the actual game, everything turned out okay.
The shame about that game is if it had been released last year, it would have been probably Game of the Year in a landslide. But there are a lot of other very good games that came out this year that it's going to be a lot closer.
Yep.
As it turns out, it had the misfortune to release in the same year as Breath of the Wild, which had the misfortune to release in the same year as Super Mario Odyssey.
Yeah, as much as I'd love to say that either of those games are like super phenomenal, Odyssey seems to take it to an even further notch above.
I recently
Apparently
beat
it is.
Odyssey, and the finale of Odyssey is maybe the best thing Nintendo has ever done.
Holy
Yep.
shit.
Yeah, that I have not gotten that far. I've only played a little bit because I don't actually currently own that stuff, but my brother does. So, yeah. Anywho,
Yeah.
still exploring.
So yeah, all I've heard about Odyssey is that it's real good.
There's only one world in Odyssey that I am not super big on, and like when I went back there to start doing 100%, I was like, God, I don't want to be here. But other than that, yeah, no, it's good.
Notice that Prince Charming is capitalized, meaning that she is already like super fixated on this gentleman.
Who's ready for anime?
If this were happening via any other character, I think this would bug me, but frankly, it's Nina. It's just Nina.
Nino looks
I'm
like the kind
sorry.
of character that would do this.
That might be true, but this part actually is really annoying.
I'm not a fan of Nino.
It grates a little, but that's more on Nina than anything else.
Yep. Thank you, Flick.
Is a significantly less awesome Nanami, which, you know, admittedly. Worst of the worst, but... Having the character behind Flick back up with him was a cute touch. Just about everybody is as annoyed by Nina as the player is. God damn it, Nanami. We've been here for 15 minutes.
She's real bad.
Bye, Flick. Flick died that day. Flick's never been good with women. Yeah, it's fine. I was gonna be like, let me rearrange. Nah, it's good. We're good.
Ah, yes. Welcome, Amigo Lupus, for our Scooby-Doo episode. Alas, we did
God,
not. We named...
fucking Nanami. You have one job. We came up with expertly crafted fake names. I don't know how to activate sleep time.
Perhaps go back and talk to the receptionist?
No, you had to just go downstairs on floor 2.
Is it Breath of Fire 6?
Yep, it's like a mobile game.
Oh,
I
fuck's
thought
sake.
I thought it was just discontinued.
Or something. Like, it's... Google search Breath of Fire 6 and get very upset.
Well-
Yeah, see, that's the thing. I won't actually search it.
I was never really attached to Breath of Fire since the only one I got to play at any length was 3, where I determined that Momo was the greatest character ever due to her complete refusal to die.
Momo is 3 is a very good game. It's I don't know if it's the best of the Breath of Fires, but it's very good.
Like, I don't know whether it was just a series of absurdly lucky dice rolls on my part or what, but there was a boss fight where, because she has an abnormally large HP pool, she was my last character standing, and the game appears to have a chance to roll a guts check or something, that if your character would die, they don't fall over, and Momo rolled it like 6
Same.
turns in a row to finish the fight on her lonesome.
Same,
No,
right
she
here.
does have a very high guts stat. Anyway, oh boy.
And Nanami suddenly gets perspective on what it must be like to someone meeting her for the first time.
Nanami, right? No, my name's Linguina. What? No, that's stupid.
Like, we seriously couldn't make it half a day with the fake names. Half a goddamn day.
Ardrin, the thing about the percentage timer is that you're kind of meant to restart the game.
Yeah, I never care for RPGs that do that. That's bad. That's bad game design. It's just like time extension.
Like, it
thing.
was meant to be a quasi-roguelike.
Yeah, the unfortunate thing about Breath of Fire 5 was they implemented a whole bunch of stuff into it that had some good ideas and some bad ideas, but the bad ideas detracted from it enough from also it being a Breath of Fire game that it really pushed people off. I think there were a lot of good things in there, but by putting the Breath of Fire header on it, it didn't mesh well with the other 4 games in the series.
I wish they'd gotten Breath of Fire 5's Nina, like, an actual outfit, though.
Yes, that is another thing I have a huge problem with, is that they didn't just find her like a robe she could put on.
Just hand her your jacket and have her put it on backwards like someone made in the... Someone drew fan art of this in Thread.
Mm-hmm.
incredibly funny, but frankly, it's a huge improvement on the outfit she actually gets.
Anyway, I mean,
I mean, like, a good... Yeah, I don't mind this discussion of that, for the most part, because, again, this is a very, like, goofy and silly... This is almost the same level as the side quest from the past 2 episodes. We haven't gotten to the meat of the story yet. It's just going to be dicking around in Academy Town for a bit.
and that is one thing that I think detracts from 2 is while they do spread some stuff out and makes for like story and intrigue to happen in the background, sometimes there's a bit too much padding and it detracts from the overall game.
Exactly. What was I going to say? It's kind of the same issue. The same issue I had with Dragon Quarter is the same issue I actually had with Valkyrie Profile. I think Valkyrie Profile has a really interesting battle system and everything, but the whole, like, you're not going to get the good ending or end ending the first time you play through the game. Like, you're going to get the bad ending, and you're going to finish the game about halfway through.
Unless you're following a guide or are lying.
What did I miss?
We were talking about
Valkyrie
Valkyrie
Profile.
Profile.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
there's no
played
way
that
you're,
for a little bit. It was
there's
neat,
no way
but-
you're getting the true
Yeah,
good ending the
thing
first time you
is,
play that game.
That game's about, I think it's like 6 chapters long, and in order to get to the 5th chapter, you need to be using a guide. Like, you're not going to pull that off. That game is going to end for you on chapter 4. And no, I do not care for RPGs that do that.
Is it not even remotely feasible that you trial and error your way to chapter 5?
Nope, because like the things that happen is like you need to send some of the party members that you are leveling
Yes,
to
I remember that.
Valhalla, and you need to send the correct ones with the correct skills. at the
the
correct
correct
level.
skills is the big one.
Correct
and-
skills, and you also need to send certain important plot characters up there at a correct time frame.
Yeah.
It's bad. Anyway, let's continue moving along here.
Yeah, that sounds... I have one solitary issue with Valkyrie Profile, Covenant of the Plume, which was otherwise a pretty neat game.
The Highland Commander's in town.
Oh yeah, we should go say hi to him.
I wonder who that could be.
The scratching sound. I thought I'd killed my mic before I futzed with it.
You did not.
Ugh,
Someday
my
you'll
bad.
learn how to use a microphone properly.
Well, I don't have a mute button attached to the mic, so I have to do it via Discord. There we go.
Fuck it. Damn.
Well,
Ah! The commander is here.
lay down the law. Jordan, I'm genuinely not sure I agree. Like, see the arguments for why they did it, and they all seem to me to be good ones.
I haven't played Breath of the Wild yet, but durability never really pushes me in the right direction. But from what I've heard, Breath of the Wild does it okay in that it
Yeah,
throws
you're
a
meant
ton
to be
of shit at
cycling-
you.
The thing is, you're meant to be cycling weapons constantly, and they don't want the early acquisition of a really good weapon to mean you never use anything else for the rest of the game.
Yep. It's the same way in what's it called? Paper
Fire
Mario
Emblem?
Color Splash.
Oh, that's also a good one.
Yeah, the whole thing in that game isn't that you're supposed to be hoarding your attacks and everything. It is that you're supposed to be cycling. The game throws so many.
Yeah, just
stamps
use them
at you.
constantly, and the game will throw them constantly at you.
Exactly. I never finished that game, but I got through about like 6/8, 7/8 of it, and never ran out of stuff. I think I might have had to go and buy stuff like once.
Yeah, I can see why I would think Shin has long flowing locks with that sprite, but no, he's wearing a turban. Why is he wearing a turban? Heck if I know, man.
As
All
was-
good asshole swordsmen wear turbans. Just
As-
ask Elazul from Legend of Mana.
That is true. That was a jump, but that is true.
What? He's the other major turban-wearing character that came to mind when I thought of RPGs.
Fair. I don't really know if he's an asshole. He's just very
Terse.
focused. Terse. Terse is the right way to put it.
If it worked like Dark Souls 1 durability, it wouldn't have worked. Is at no point would it have made you cycle anything, because then you would have just reset it anytime you got to a town. Able to repair weapons, you're not meant to hang on to them.
Yeah.
You just pick them up and use them.
As long as it doesn't work like Dark Cloud 1 durability.
Not work like Dark Cloud 1 durability. You also cannot upgrade your weapons, which was the big issue with Dark Cloud 1. You were meant to upgrade them, and yet they could break permanently.
Yeah, if you want to talk about games that had no reason to have durability, fucking the Dark
Cloud.
Cloud games.
Yeah.
You do realize you're supposed to follow that guy, right?
That's what I did.
I thought he went to the right.
Nope.
Okay.
He ran up the road.
I thought he just went straight to the right. I'm like, why are you going up? I
And
must have
then
blinked at the
vanished.
wrong time.
Yep, that's it. That's literally our first day at school. We went, we saw somebody get in a fight, now we're tired.
I mean, in fairness, we probably went to classes and so forth, but
Don't forget to clean your room. Where's the room cleaning minigame?
there's no room cleaning minigame.
Please, God, no.
Yeah.
It is a nice
one,
touch, by the way, that any of your female party members that are with you leave to go with Nanami,
Mm-hmm.
which you can have several of at this point, I think. That would be coming along in this group. You got Tengar and you got Wakaba. I don't know if there's anyone else off the top of my head that I can think of.
Meg,
Meg, that's right.
if you went through the trouble, the female squirrel.
Good call. So you could have a team of ladies at this point who would just ditch you.
Yep.
Oh, right. Millie is probably another one.
Mm-hmm.
can also come here.
You
Yeah,
could
there's a
set
bunch of ladies.
you could set it up so Ryo can have a room all to himself.
Or maybe him and Flick share one, who knows.
No, Flick doesn't stay in the dorm. He can't.
He sleeps out in a tree.
Bad things would happen if he stayed in the dorm.
This is a really nice school. You get a single the first time through. Also, the school probably is on reduced enrollment right now because there's this thing called a war going on.
Yeah.
So parents
I-
might have pulled a lot of people out.
I got a single in my first year.
Good. The
You
music is
die
here.
in a fire.
The music is here.
Thanks, Nina.
You know what? I think I'm just gonna go take a nap for 45 minutes, and then maybe this section will be over.
Now we're actually in a Scooby-Doo.
I think there was actually a Scooby-Doo thing where Shaggy and Scooby were in charge of
A
You
school
were
of
a
monsters,
jerk.
yes.
You are an absolute jerk.
I watched that movie multiple times.
Crumb, I do have to point out, messing with your little sister is a time-honored tradition.
Isn't she your big sister?
Yes.
Either way works.
Yep.
No.
Wait, no. Fuck. Wait. Yeah. Hold up. I think we actually have a Scooby-Doo gang right here.
Wait, Tengar gets dialogue in this section?
A bunch of your party members actually get dialogue if you like look around and find them and such. So, yeah, there's a reason they reduced the number of party members you can have here, just so they could write stuff for each individual party member.
We totally have a Scooby-Doo gang. Oh, took a bit to load that, didn't you, game? Where's Flick? Where's Flick at?
Hiding out, one presumes.
Does this mean that Tangar's probably Velma and Shaggy is Hicks?
Yes.
All right, I have a challenge to the people watching this. I want fan art.
Oh god.
I don't ask for much. This is a lie. I ask for a lot, but fan art. It needs to happen.
You're asking for a lot. Hey, Crumb.
I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, I will leave it up to the audience for who is whom.
Daphne would be Nanami, and Rio would be Fred.
Flick Shaggy.
No, Flick is
Flick
Johnny
is
Bravo.
Batman.
Flick is John Cena from that one.
I saw the episode of Johnny Bravo that had the Scooby-Doo thing. It was amazing.
Flick is what's his name? The one comedian, like the '70s with the real goofy voice.
You'll think of it.
No, I literally will not think of it.
Comedian in the 70s with a really goofy voice? Jerry Lewis?
No. Don Knotts, there we go. Somebody in the chat knew it.
I'm not sure how, but they did.
Yeah,
For
remember
reference,
every
for
day
anybody
that you
not
should-
born in, like, the 80s or last generation, Scooby-Doo had a show called, like, what was it, like, Scooby-Doo and the Celebrities or something like that? I don't know. Where they would have, like, a bunch of celebrities draw, like, cartoons with them. Don Knotts and Batman were very reoccurring, as were the Harlem Globetrotters.
They met a lot of people.
I have never seen that, and I'm pretty sure I grew up in the 80s.
No, I totally understand exactly what Newbie is talking about. This was a thing.
Yeah, it was good. I just watched a lot of Cartoon Network back then. And it was just like the thing that was on.
You walked in the crafting room, right? And there was just one guy who didn't say that he can craft things, correct?
Yeah, there was no blacksmith yet.
Yeah, because I know that at some point in this segment that the blacksmith shows up, but it's like a blink and you miss a time frame. I think it's just an apprentice that just looks like a normal kid. Does the game tell you this? No.
No, we're just regular.
Just regular, huh?
I feel like I might actually have to go all in on this.
No, you actually go with the well, actually.
Yep.
You actually need to do that.
No, that's what I meant. Like,
Yeah.
we go all in.
Don't hit on Amelia.
So, now that Newbie did this, this is actually a person we recruit.
Please hold.
But if you don't recruit her now by telling her who you actually are, you have to wait a while to get her.
Yep.
So,
Oh, yeah, that was the person. Yep. That was the optional.
I think you eventually get her, like, much later, but for right now, it's nice that, you pick up the character when you can.
Where Flick be? Wait, hold up. Okay, that did say rainwater. I thought it said runwater. I was like, I think we're hitting another shoe episode of me just like, the fuck do I go?
Yeah, Nina was to the left of Amelia. She was in a hallway. Maybe talk to her. She can give you some advice.
Oh, I completely missed her because she looks like any other NPC here.
That's the thing.
Somewhat uniquely, a student wearing the student uniform looks like a student.
Fortunately, she's blonde.
Yep. Kimba, define relevant.
They still make Scooby-Doo cartoons.
It's just, I'm gonna say that Scooby-Doo is more timeless than relevant, because I'm not sure Scooby-Doo has ever been relevant as such.
Nina, is the ghost real? Nina, I'm afraid of ghosts. I am, in fact, scared of ghosts.
The thing is, these people have met Necklord, and he's kind of a vampire, so it's not that big of a jump from vampire
It's true.
to
They have
ghost.
met an actual Dracula, so you know. The standards for weird have been moved a little bit.
The line got pushed down the road a bit.
They've met both Necklord and Sid. The standards for weird have moved a little bit.
Welcome to anime. I can't say enough.
I wasn't kidding when I said I want to go take a nap, but somehow I have to be here for this, because I'm fairly certain my misery makes other people laugh.
But where could Flick be?
There's a misunderstanding.
I think she said he was in a house?
But where could my Flick be?
Oh man, you know what would be absolutely amazing? Is if they gave you like a fake duel sequence between Nanami and Nina that ended after a round.
Well, it probably would, because Nanami would not take it, would probably take it very seriously and beat the crap out of her.
Absolutely destroy Nina, yes. But I just want it to go to the dual interface as like a visual gag.
Yeah, it's okay. I could totally beat this person I've never met before. Why is she pulling out a 3-section staff? Oh god.
Oh dear. This has gone strange places.
I'm pretty sure Flick hates his life right now.
Alright, Flick, I hate your life too.
Oh god, Flick, thank you. God, Flick, I forgot that you were massively underleveled.
He'll catch up super fast.
Fortunately,
Flick,
our resident
our bodyguard.
sketchbag is-
Flick, our bodyguard.
Give
There,
him
chill
3
out.
fights.
Also, isn't his weapon like...
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it's level 10 because inheritance.
Okay. You have 5 with that weapon?
Nope.
He also
Yeah.
fights with a 3-section staff, doesn't
Yeah,
she?
Nanami does as well.
Yeah, Nanami also has a 3-section staff.
It doesn't look like a 3-section staff, though. I will give you that, because
Yeah.
the way she holds it, it looks like she's using the same thing that the main character is.
Tonfa?
But yeah, like a pair of tonfas,
they're
but
joined.
it actually is a 3-section
She,
staff.
the thing is, unlike the main character of 5, she never actually turns it into a staff. She never locks into the staff formation. But yeah, she also uses a 3-section staff.
She uses it as a 3-part flail, essentially.
Exactly.
Pretty much, yeah.
Fairness, what it's supposed to be used as. They don't normally lock into place.
There's a nice little bit of world building there. Muse people have accents.
Actually, thanks to the power of Suikosource, I can get you an image.
Oh boy, Fitcher's in trouble again. I actually feel a lot for this guy because he tries so hard.
Yeah,
Fitcher is surprisingly effective given how much crap he ends up in.
Yeah.
Fletcher is, like, actually a good guy. Like, he literally has never done anything wrong. He just has really bad luck.
Yeah, he ends up in the wrong place at the wrong time a lot, and he's our resident, like, relatively shady man. So you can see she's holding 2 rods in her hand that are parallel to one another. And then the third one is hanging off the end. Section staff looks like. 'Cause
Yeah.
that's what a 3-section staff is. It's a nunchuck with an additional piece on it.
Yeah. Most of the time, the 3-section staff doesn't link together like the main character from Fives, but he's a main character. He's special.
Right.
See, fucking Fitcher knows how to keep up the fucking facade. He knows what he's doing. He almost slipped up, but he's in a situation right now.
This is why we trust Fitcher. with this kind of stuff. Oh, Flick.
Which is why I'll kill them myself.
I love this. Here, you can use my sword. What? Huh? Do it. You won't do it. Do it. Such like an extreme moment of you won't do it. Kill him.
Yup, do it, you pansy.
More unique animations.
Yup, more custom sprite work. More custom sprite work.
Just fine. I'll fucking do it. And just, get up, Fitcher. Well, that was cool. Wow. Wow. I didn't even tell you. Wow, that was really cool. Wow.
Hicks is impressed at that stone cold bluff.
Flick, no. Whoa, cool sword.
Hicks, he's from the same village as you. Come on. Don't be so starstruck.
Is Flick from Warrior Village?
Yep.
I think he's supposed to be.
Yep. That's why he
All of
names
them.
his.
Look at the.
That's why
I
he.
just saw the
that's why-
custom sprite pose. A picture with the question mark above his head, just looking under his arm in complete shock. And God, we need a screenshot of that because it's incredible.
But no, he's from Warrior Village. That's why the sword is named Odessa.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Because all people from the warrior village name their weapons after someone important to them.
Mm-hmm.
Usually they're,
Significant
Love.
other.
yeah, usually, but not always. Is there anyone from the warrior village in 3?
I don't know if you meet anybody related to Flick, because I know, like,
No.
we mentioned it before. You meet Victor's son,
Stepson, right?
or like, yeah, a stepson or something.
Or
Adopted son, I
Adopted
think.
son or something.
Yeah.
Whatever.
The general who brought Greenhill, the general that brought Greenhill down.
This guy knows what time it is, if you know what I mean. Okay. I haven't heard that phrase in a long time, but that works.
I'm starting to think Fitcher is incapable of saying anything without sounding sketchy.
Again, the headcanon voice is Snagglepuss.
He did just exit stage right, so that makes sense.
True story, whenever I need a voice for a relatively goofy character, my brain always supplies Gilbert Gottfried, and I'm not
That's
sure
another
why.
strong voice. That is an extremely other strong voice. Mainly because you can't take anything Gilbert Gottfried says seriously.
Fudge.
They need to put him in a series like Boardwalk Empire. That'll get everybody making him a little bit more serious.
I mean, that's his, like, specifically comedy routine delivery voice. When he's, you know, just talking, he's a lot less
Says
Gilbert
you.
Gottfried than that.
Alright, well, it's time to go back to bed again.
Oh, well, you know.
Should be fun. Yeah, maybe you're right. What's the difference? Is this gonna kill? Is one of these gonna kill someone?
Yes.
Nose!
If you say should be fun, Tengar and Hicks die.
Fuck!
You just picked should be fun, didn't you?
They're replaced by their doppelgangers, though, in Generation 2. Pix and Vengar.
Uh-huh. No, this isn't genealogy, Chrome.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The little exclamation mark on Palika's part is another very nice touch.
Is there a misunderstanding?
You wonder in the day what our tools just... What?
Please, for the love of God, just give us a fake duel. It would be so good.
You know what? I'm okay with in this game we only get 107 stars of destiny. Can we just push her off like the stairs or something for a little bit? So not so she dies, just so she like really breaks her leg.
It is extremely fucked up that you would say that.
Uh-huh.
With the foresight knowledge that we both have.
Uh-huh. Listen, sacrifices must be made.
Uh-huh. Look, if we didn't hang Chaka, we're not going to push Nina down a flight of stairs.
You're right, I have said this about at least 3 of the stars so far.
Look, you can't hit it out of the park 108 times.
It's alright. Some of the stars of destiny in this game I think count for at least 2 home runs. Like Richmond.
God, Richmond is so good! Can we just talk about Richmond again? I hate not being at
his
the
animations
castle
are
because I can't talk to Richmond.
The PIs are generally pretty great. I did actually really like Suikoden 5's PI as well.
Well, Richmond's just amazing in this game because his join thing is just perfect.
It really is.
You saw through the trick. Fuck it, I'll join you.
Was it even really a trick?
I mean, using a two-sided coin is like kind of the definition of a trick.
Hacks.
Oh, we're following a shadow now, right?
A ghost.
You know what we're supposed to do now, then, right?
Nanami's steadfast refusal to believe that this is happening is amazing. Just nope, 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 nope.
I wonder what the puzzle here can be. This mysterious thing.
I like to imagine that the reason Nanami is afraid of ghosts is because she knows she can't punch them.
Well, nothing going on here.
Yep.
Are we at a video split yet, by the way?
We're good for a little bit more.
Okay, just checking.
Probably whenever we go actually sleep and start a new day of this, I will split a video, but we're good for a little bit.
I thought you just... Oh, the next time, because you just woke up.
Yeah, well, we woke up into the middle of an event.
Gotcha.
It was Old Man Shin all along.
I wonder if this was the time you could go talk to the blacksmith. Too late now.
Palika is scrappy, please.
Oh, wait, we're in the place where you could check
Nice.
into them anyway.
I don't think the blacksmith is pulling after hour time.
What are you talking about? This is the perfect time for a blacksmith to be here. Ah, the bratty kids are away. I can finally get to work.
Nope, not here.
Curses.
We'll find you one of these days, Green Hill Zone blacksmith.
That is not what hunky-dory means.
It was Old Man Flick all along!
Yeah, that's why Flick couldn't be part of the group. He's the guy that they're unmasking at the end of the story.
Although he's tailing a more different guy.
Yeah, so when they're taking the mask off of Flick, it shows the picture of Shin instead. Perfect thing.
I think that was the joke in the Johnny Bravo crossover one that you talked about, where they just kept taking masks off.
Yes, it was absolutely phenomenal, but that's because Johnny Bravo is a gem in its own way.
Wait, we need to search. Let's all stare at the wall. No, I'll interact with the only thing in here. My God, I'm a genius.
It's a dead end. Looks like it's a bust.
I hate you so much.
Log off. Is this...
10 out of 10, but still.
I
yeah, all right.
do love your responses to my horrendous puns.
My hands actually went into claws to, like, rip at someone's throat.
Well, we'll do a quick fight and then split video, because we have hit a dungeon.
You could just split the video at the dreadful pun and Crumb's reaction.
Strong suggestion.
Oh, it's these guys again.
Fantastic!
Nom, nom, nom.
A superior move.
Yeah, that's how that works.
Wah, wah.
I mean, he does a pretty good amount of damage.
Oh,
to be
absolutely.
honest. Hold up. Flick's catching up.
Yeah, that's why I wasn't too worried about him being level 20.
He'll
Oh.
catch up.
Alright.
3,
A quick
4.
split. And back to Green Hill Zone.
Come back, everybody.
Not just yet.